Hello guys, this is the ASMR Medic. I hope you're well. I thought we'd play a bit more FIFA. Get a few controller sounds in there. The Minecraft server's been a little bit quieter recently, and we'll probably jump on there. I've got a couple of ideas. We'll maybe have an episode for this weekend, or let's just get rid of this thing here. Or potentially the beginning of next week. But in the meantime, yeah, let's play some FIFA. So I'm on a game mode called Ultimate Team, which is a mode where you can kind of build your own team by buying players on the transfer market or by opening packs, which is a bit of a controversial thing, but you don't have to potentially pay for packs, real money. I mean, you can use these in-game coins, but generally speaking, I just buy players with the in-game coins which you earn from playing and winning matches, and then I buy players. I don't really do the packs. So we're going to play division rivals, trying to very slowly qualify for FUT champions. It takes a long time for me because I'm in like Division 9, and as you can see by my record in the top left, I've lost 39 and won 26, and I have to say genuinely about 20 of those losses have been, I'd probably attribute them to the game crashing in the various ways that it likes to crash on PC. So this is the lineup that I've currently got. It looks very poor. The reason I'm playing with this team is because I'm trying to do a few sort of challenges where you score with different teams, players and stuff. So I've got a pretty bad Aston Villa striker up front. So I think just for the purpose of this video, we're going to play a better team. So I usually play Wilfried Zaha up front. Don't know where he's run off to though. Oh, I think it's because he's a centre forward. Yeah, it's a centre forward, so he wouldn't have shown up when I'm looking for strikers. I do play Bernardo Silva. I got this kind of pack, which I was really happy about. Best player by quite a distance. Left wing, I play Martial. I actually quite like Grealish. I'm trying to get goals from Aston Villa, as you can see, but put Lo Celso there for now. I like Ndombele quite a lot, and I also do quite like Ndidi. I think he's very good in defence, and that is probably my first team, I would say. I think look at the bench before we crack on. I'll keep him on. Put Decore in, and maybe we could do. We've got Gomez. Oh, he's not very fit, but I think that would be okay. So yeah, let's go with this. So let's search for a match. Okay, so I've just found one, and wow, that's a hell of a team that I'm playing. So this guy's lowest rated player is at 85, which is centre backs. Yeah, I'm really up against it, but I have to say, my team it struggles to grow because, like I said, because of the disadvantage of constantly crashing, I'm kind of resigned to playing in quite a low division all the time, which means the coins I earn and the amount of points I get are always pretty low, regardless of whether I kind of win or lose a game. I apologise if I kind of go quiet here and there, but as you can see, we are playing a very, very good team, so I'm going to have to probably concentrate quite a lot. But what I usually find is that, oh dear, so there we go. From the get-go, we're in a bit of strife. I'm not sure how many games we're going to play. Maybe just one or two. Because they do take roughly about 16 minutes, I think, is the average. Give it a little cut inside, bring that back. Ooh, that didn't do the sort of pass I was looking for there. But Chill will grab hold of that quite nicely. Just try and give a bit of space to my players. So sometimes you might think that I'm playing a little bit annoyingly, especially if you know how to, if you have played FIFA before. But I have to say it's kind of, ooh, didn't mean to do that either. It's quite difficult. I've got my controller kind of behind the microphone, trying to give the best kind of noises off the controller that I can. But I think it's kind of giving me a slight disadvantage. Starting the game off with some excuses before I've even played. Oh, see, I tried to touch that away from him. That was entirely my fault. See, yeah, he's gonna have so much pace on the breakaway. This could easily be a goal. Yeah, I think he won't make that mistake again. You do kind of get that sometimes when it is a sort of 2-on-1 or 3-on-1. That's always a bad pass, and it was offside. Yeah, I may bring my controller around to the front if it's going to cause this much issue. But he is getting a lot of space, and that's sort of regardless of. See, this is what I mean. I think when they see that they're playing what is quite a low-ranked team in terms of star rating, so the average rating for my team is about 81, I think, or it might just be scraping into 82 now. First of all, they can get quite complacent. Like his average team is probably about 86 or 87. It was a really good team, and his team is probably worth a good 6 or 7 million coins if I've got my economy right there. Whereas mine's worth, probably no more than. Ooh, that was incredibly lucky. That should have been a goal for him. Mine's probably worth no more than about 4,000 or 5,000 coins. No, that's not true. Probably about 25,000 coins. And Bernardo Silva's worth a lot, but like I said, I didn't pay anything for him. It's likely. There's a good chance that he's not paying anything for his players either. But Marsho's got a bit of space here. Try and cut inside a little bit. Have to try and be. Oh, Lo Celso's found some. He's left-footed, isn't he? Of course, I should have known that. That was never going to materialise into a goal from that particular. I think he might have known that as well. Well, that's all right though. If Zaha can, no, that's never going to. But his passing is always going to be so much more accurate than mine. And he seems like a relatively good player if not a little bit complacent, I'd say. Doing a few tricks and flicks here and there. Which I'm fine for him to be complacent. I'd say, generally speaking, in Ultimate Team, I've played before on console quite a lot over the years. Well, that was a good move. Try and find the back post. Ooh, no, not going to get to him. And I kind of find myself stabilising usually around. Oh no, I was too concentrated on talking there. Stabilising around about Division 4 or 3. So to find myself stagnating in Division 9, which is really bad, by the way. Like, you'd have to be pretty new to the game to stay around Division 9, and I find myself coming out of Division 8, and then I'll get disconnected from like 3 or 4 games. And yeah, it's it can be annoying, but that's a good ball. Just managed to get a nick on it though. Oh, giving it away straight away. That was a nervous pass there by me. Yeah, again he's doing a few tricks. Like, doesn't seem very necessary. Yeah, I should have tried to pass that. That was an example of me being maybe a little bit cocky, which I definitely can't afford to be. See, again, that was like a skilled pass that he tried there, which didn't really seem necessary. And looks like Lo Celso's managed to find a little bit of space here, and he's brought his keeper out. But I knew he was gonna kind of do one of those things. We can try and cut it back. Oh, I didn't find the person I was looking for. Should we put that in? Oh dear. Warrior here. I do, that's my main thing, that flick that you keep seeing me doing. That's kind of my go-to move. Oh, he's kind of getting about an inch of space each time, isn't he? He's doing usually, I can't tell if it's, sometimes you can do the obvious pass and that can be less obvious, because I assume that you can kind of assume that you're not going to do the obvious pass. So when you kind of get to a certain level, it sort of sounds a bit counterintuitive, but the obvious pass becomes the better pass to do, because everyone always seems to think that you're going to do something fancy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh dear, I was trying to clear it. I thought I was going to get to the ball first. Got a yellow though instead of a red, which I'm grateful for. I've not seen anyone score from a free kick. They seem incredibly hard to master, so I think he's trying to for a few people on the edge there. Maybe to pass it around and try and curl one in from distance. Blimey, he's taking some time over this, isn't he? Eating into the second, slowly but surely. Not really worth the wait, I have to say. Maybe we can get a little breakaway. Lo Celso on the ball now. Play that to Martial. Find it back to Lo Celso. See, like that, that was an obvious move. Like, you'd think that. And he's taken it past this man, actually. Now left, oh, I thought my left foot might just be able to wrap around that. Oh, that is incredibly unlucky. That's incredibly unlucky. He might score from this. Could quite easily. Oh no! What did my player do? What did... Oh, that's so unfortunate. Şevval, he was with him and he just left there, like he just moved away from him there. Did you see that? Why did he do that? That's annoying. He was actually. I thought I was gonna get not even get away with it. The pass was not ideal from him. If we can just get someone in the box here, maybe we can get back instantly. No, that should be half time. All right, we're 1-0 down. I wouldn't say that either of us. He's had the better chances for sure. He's looked more dangerous on the attack. So 1-0 down. It's not like they can see. He's had 6 shots, 4 on target. I've had 3 shots and none on target. So I can't really complain too much about that. I'd say he probably does deserve to be in the lead. Much better team. We'll see ya. Most of my that was a silly. Wow, I've actually managed to get away with that. I didn't deserve that pass to be made. But yeah, Bernardo Silva's doing all the damage. I meant to flick that, but he actually ended up kind of doing a weird roll of the ball. But I think I've kind of got the measure of this guy. Although if he scores here, that could sort of put an end. Yeah, okay. I've sort of got the measure of this guy. Instantly 2-0. This is always going to be a difficult game. The team he's got is so much better than me, and I'd say we're probably equal. I wouldn't want to say anything like too sour, like, oh, I'm clearly better than this guy. I think we're actually quite well matched. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't say that he's like. I wouldn't say he's 2-0 better than me. But I don't like it when people start saying, well, their team is so much better than me. Well, if I wanted a better team, maybe I should spend some real money. Oh, I thought that was in. Good little move by Bernardo Silva. Or at least just spend, or maybe I could spend more. This guy undoubtedly deserves the advantage of his team because he's clearly worked hard playing the game and he's put a lot of hours into playing and stuff. So how I not managed to get that ball? No idea what happened there, but 3 or 4 chances to get the ball, didn't I? This guy's name is, I just realised in the top left, his abbreviation is ECG. Very medical, very relatable. Yeah, that's a good move. Took it away from me there quite nicely. Yeah, that's really good. Deserved a goal there. That's the best. I'd say that's the best. Like, make a change there, by the way. Bring on Saint Maxim for Martial. It's a downgrade, but I think I've almost resigned myself to losing now in this game. Definitely not a lost game. I mean, I've come back to draw or win games from worse positions, so it's definitely possible. But I'm just judging on the. It's not like I've been knocking on the door as if I meant to do that. That looked like a foul to me. Surprised I didn't give that. If I could just find Zaha. Well. Okay. Well, that's not too bad, is it? We've come back. We're now 2-1. Interesting. Never know. We might get a bit of momentum. And we found a way to the new man who's come on, Saint Maxim, and he's found his way to Decore. Oh, it's 2-2. No way. Well, our fortunes have changed in a matter. I was just saying, I feel like the game's probably gone, and suddenly we find ourselves I should have done a little drag back. I got caught in two minds there. I'm not going to get too excited because this game is by no means in my hands. This is just 0-0, and he's incredibly dangerous with his players, but it's a good game for you guys to be able to see, I suppose. Oh, trying to find... Oh, he moved away from it again. Finds Celso. Finding its way inside again. That's a good bit of play. That is a penalty. I don't know how to take penalties, guys. I have absolutely no idea how to take them. He's got more power. I'm going to go with Bernardo Silva. I hate taking these bloody things. I'm 3-2 up, guys. Right. Panic stations. Let's make some changes. The lower in fitness they get, the worse they become. Sort of expectedly. We'll put Gomez on the... That's all of my changes. Okay. Wow. From 2-0 down against this team. And I was just saying how I was almost resigning myself to a defeat. We've managed to find ourselves... Well, that's a good tackle. Ourselves... 3-2 up. I mean, this is... I've got to say, this is probably one of my best ever comebacks. But it's only 70 minutes in. The game is well and truly not over, and if I do stupid passes like that, wow, got away with that as well, then I think we need to stay on the attack. I don't want to sort of start playing all defensive, because that's when you find yourself in a very, very difficult position. I made a couple of defensive, not really hugely defensive, but more... Oh, that was silly. Oh, that was a bad touch, but we got away with it. That's a foul. I'll take a foul in it all day. He's probably making some changes now. But if I can be frustrating, you're going to see a bit of gamesmanship here. Sort of that little run I made, where you'd usually pass it off, or you usually pass it off, or you try and drag it back and try and sort of dribble away from him. I just kind of powered into that space where there was no real particular advantage for doing that, and I did that because I saw him kind of steaming in, and here we go. Oh, blimey, he dived nicely, didn't he? No, why'd you pass to him? No. Oh my god. No. Oh no. I don't want to get too frustrated, otherwise it's not going to be very ASMR-ish, but... Oh, what a disappointing goal to concede. Sometimes you feel like the world is against you in this game. Bernardo Silva doing everything he can. Just trying to keep hold of the ball. There we go, that's nice. Play it inside there to Ndidi. It's not the man I want on the ball. I'll take him though. That'll do. Oh, what a shot, but just trickled past the post. Oh, Bernardo. We could easily lose this now. This is not a 3-2 up. I was thinking this is a matter of sort of seeing the game out, and that's what I can't. No, see, that's silly as well. Wow. No, what? What? Why are you passing so like? Gosh, it's like desperate to not give me the ball. 89 minutes. Oh, whoa. Damn. Okay, and there's a little bit of space to find St. Maxim. Play it straight back in. Şevval. Maxim again. Be onside. He's onside. Terrible ball. Plays back. Zaha. Oh my god. How have we not scored there? And that's a terrible shot. And I have to say, two kind of disappointing goals to give away. His last two goals. Overall, though, I'd say it's probably an even game. I'm happy with that. Let's play one more. So sorry, we've missed the first few seconds there because it all kind of went black. It's not the best sort of introduction to the game, but we're playing another one nonetheless. I don't actually know the team we're playing. They've got Kante there, Robertson, Sissoko. Looks like quite a good team. Definitely better than mine. Kante is worth far more than the entirety of my team combined. But I think, considering how Cancelo, Sanchez, this is a good team. Premier League team, just like mine. Better players though, for sure. Little bit of lag here. That usually carries on quite nicely, so always great. Love it when it does that. I was actually checking something, which is kind of why it went all black for me. Checking something online, trying to find out. I just uploaded a thing to my new Instagram, Medanimate. If you're interested in kind of time-lapse videos, head over there. I was just checking out, making sure I'd fact-check something before I'd uploaded it. Good bit of movement there from him. I think I'd be happy. I think I need to win. I need to win because what's annoying is when you draw, it doesn't really take into account the quality of the team you were playing against. So that game, I actually lost points for drawing it, which I think is a bit unfair. I'm not really sure why it thinks that I should lose points for not winning a game, for drawing a game, really. Well, that's a good opportunity. Indeed, he's not the best player to have the shot on from. But yeah, I mean, not to lose points for drawing against a team of that quality seems a little unfair. It's a good opportunity just then for Zaha. Difficult angle to score from. This guy looks like he likes to play out from the back quite a lot. Sometimes people can get kind of over. That's why I like to have a sort of tall player up front, so that if I am being pressed quite heavily at the back, then I can. I asked him to. What are these touch? Not getting very nice sort of touches on the ball at the moment, but we will survive. I think we can win this game if I just start concentrating a little bit. I'd say I'm getting the feeling I'm probably a little better than him. Didn't have any options there. Maybe I should have tried to pull it back because it was fairly certain I was going to lose the ball. He's managed to just run through my defence, and he's missed though. I mean, that's a little bit annoying that my defender just allows him to kind of cruise past him like that. Wasn't much I could do about it though. I mean, I was trying to change player, but there we go. I'm doing a lot of complaining in this video. I do apologise if it's not too annoying. I'll try to be more optimistic from now on for the rest of this video. Play down the side for Martial. Let's try and make it seem like I'm going to cut inside. Usually if you kind of stick to the side, that's a nice ball in for, who is it? It was Neves, wasn't it? A bit late though. See, he's very, very much looking to, he never wants to play it forward quickly. He keeps getting a touch on it. I should probably try and play it a little bit. Like he really, really wants to play it down the side, doesn't he? Keeps doing it, and I keep kind of trying to block it off, and even when it does get blocked off, oh, that's a good touch over my guy. I think that was more. I don't think he meant to do that. That was easily read. Well done. That was a silly pass from me. Yeah, nice pass, especially because I moved my defender forward as well. So if that pass had come a little bit kind of cleaner off for him, come off a bit cleaner for him, I was trying to say, that would have been a little bit dangerous for me. Ooh, I got away with that a little bit. I thought he was going to play into a striker's feet. I should absolutely be 1-0 down. He had a real clear shot on goal there. That's not who I was aiming for. And that is a bit annoying because his opportunities, when he made the opportunities for himself, he was kind of clean on goal, and that was obviously a good opportunity to shoot. But other than that, the times that he shoots has probably not been the best. Don't know if it's a good ball to Aurier. Try and find the right man. Again, he just gets his keeper to touch it over. He's had about 3 of those touches so far, hasn't he? Ooh, it's very. I don't think I might have scored 1 or 2 corners so far this iteration of FIFA. I've not scored any free kicks. I've scored very few penalties, to be quite honest. I don't really know how to do any of them. I've not really looked it up, so that's really my own problem. It's not the game's issue. At least they're trying to keep sort of the mechanics relatively fresh. Otherwise, it just becomes a bit sort of ordinary all the time, doesn't it? Nice bit of. That's a nice ball, nice and attacking. So he thinks he's yeah, that's a good way to get a bit of space. I'm not getting much luck with the crossings at the moment. So maybe we'll try and find it onto the edge. Indeed, that's a poor pass. I should have done better than that. But we're going to the second half 0-0. It's been a bit of a frustrating game. I'd say I've obviously had the majority of the possession for the second half of the first half. But I've not really done much with it, I have to be honest. It's all huff and puff. So you can always say I've got loads of possession, but that's sort of the way I play anyway. I don't tend to do too many risky passes. That's a good bit of play there. But again, yeah, he's sort of, yeah, okay, he read me there. See, that's one of those ideas of doing the, the quote-unquote obvious thing to do, which is just to keep running down the wing. Oh, see, I snatched at that. I should have taken that down. I didn't realise the ball was going to get to him, actually. That was not the best. That's me with very few chances in the game, sort of half panicking when I do get the opportunity. Aurier with a good opportunity here. Not too bad. Hopefully we can kind of continue to soak up the pressure when it comes from him. That's a good ball, and I stupidly moved my guy forward. But the ball has kind of gone behind him a little bit there, and he's offside. We got away with that. Definitely got away with that. That final pass, not the offside one, the one just before that, the penultimate pass, I suppose, was just not really by fault of him, his own fault. It was just behind the player, so it really slowed everything up, which is unfortunate for him. Lucky for me, though, I suppose. Well, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guy. I don't like doing unnecessary skills. I always feel like they think I'm kind of showboating, although I'm not winning, so he probably just thinks, what are you doing? Right, we'll try and whip this in. Front post Otamendi. No, never going to happen. I think I might start trying to play the corners short, because I really am getting no luck from these sort of near post corners. Try and just see that off him. Okay, well, I'll take the corner. This change Martial off for Saint-Maxim worked quite well for us last time, but I'm going to play another 5 or 6 minutes before I make any changes. Farman with the header away, not the header, the hand away. Gets a good opportunity there, but I'm going to find my man there. Play it back. Long ball out wide for the wing back. Aurier. And there's there's a bit of space for Silver to run into. If we can now try and find that back post, I think that might be the last little move for a few of these players. We're gonna, if the ball does go out, we are gonna make a couple of changes. Take some tired legs off. Ooh, silly ball. Well, not really a silly ball. I didn't really look at the map to see where my player was, which was a bit silly, I suppose. There we go. That was a nice little move where I tried to make it look like he was going to lose him before kind of moving back. Maybe a little bit. Oh, that's silly by me. Thankfully, it's all high balls, so there we go to find Ndidi. Wolves I've not heard his name very much this game, have we? Find Ndidi again. Can lay it off for Neves. Back inside, just trying to be a bit more methodical with this move. Bernardo Silva. There we go. That's when you use a little bit of skill, and Zaha again just can't get his head to it. And Neves definitely pulls out of that a little bit, didn't he? Again, I'd say, we're again just huffing and puffing, but there's been no real progress towards a proper opportunity to score. Not Neves, Silva's had a lot of the ball. He is, there we go, I don't think he anticipated that, did he? And there we go, I have to say that was a good bit of play. And it's a great time to score, because now we can bring on some fresh legs. Take off Neves, we'll bring on someone a bit more defensive like Doucouré. We'll bring on, I'm going to bring on Pepe on the left, so I'm a bit more class than some of the other players. And Ward-Prowse I'm going to bring on for Ndombele as well. So that's going to be quite a nice to try and keep the ball. I know I say that you shouldn't sort of rest on your laurels, but if I've got some nice fresh legs, some decent plays in the middle, hopefully I'll be able to hold on to the ball quite nicely, and not going to sort of boringly see out the lead. That's a great ball to Aurier though. Try and find that pass, and there we go. That should seal the win. That should seal the win. Is that Doucouré? Oh, it's Pepe. So that's another fresh leg goal scorer coming on, which is good to see. Good to see our changes are paying off. It might actually be one of Pepe's only goals for us. We've had him for a while, but he just doesn't tend to score. Pepe again being a bit of a nuisance there. But I have to say, I'm glad, I'm happy with this. Well, I'm not saying we've won yet, because there is actually still a good 10 minutes left in the game, and as you saw from me, in the last game we what did we score? 3 goals in the space of it might have been about 10 minutes. So yeah, let's not get too cocky. But I think it'd be very unlikely for us to throw this lead away. Just I guess skill level of the guy that we're playing. That's a bit poor from us, but we've gotten away with that a little bit. Plays Aurier again. He's done well for us, hasn't he, these last few games? That's a bit unfortunate though. Try and keep hold of this guy on the left. Run through to make sure no one's going to get too far away from us. That was a good slide up, really held him up, didn't it? Not really sure what he's doing. I think he might have already kind of resigned to the loss. Is that offside? It was offside. It was. And there we go. 2 more minutes left in the game. We've hit 90th minute. Fairly certain it's impossible for him to win now, just judging by how quick the clock goes down in this game. Maybe we can try and nick one more just to really stick it to him. Wow. That's a hefty challenge, wasn't it? Not the best ball. I don't even know how to do those kind of... Ooh, that's a good bit of play. Oh, he's offside. I think Zaha was. Yeah, Zaha was offside. That would have been a good way to end the game. A lump ball in and a knockdown. But that should be it. The referee's going to blow any second. There it is. That's the end of the game. A draw against a very, very tough side. A win against a decent side, I'd say. Quality quality of team, I mean, of course. Sorry for the hoarseness of my voice at the end of these couple of games. I'm not used to talking so much into a microphone at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed these. A bit different. Have a Minecraft video up in over the week, hopefully. I'll see you again in the next one.